Hey guys! So last month for my birthday, my little sister bought me a bunch of these cute Maneki Neko little statue things. She actually got me 4 of them. This black one, a white one, a red one, and a gold one. I love them. They are so cute. However, I don't know if you can hear this, they are ceramic. Gremlin's a pretty chill cat. He wouldn't really mess with them that much. However, I do have an Uni, and Uni likes to destroy things. So I needed to figure out a way to display them, but protect them. And my solution was to make a little sort of shadow box curio cabinet kind of thing to hang up on my wall and put them in. I'm going to attempt to do this as a craft hoard because I know that I should have all the materials for this, so I'm gonna try. This might be a failure. Cross your fingers, hopefully we can get it done. Alright, let's go see what we can find. Ooh, I don't know if you can see this very well, but I'm redoing my studio space, and so I have this flat file. I have a bunch of crap on it that still needs to get organized, but I found this frame that should work for the door. And then I also found these hinges. Those are the little figure things that I'm going to build this for. I need some plastic for the front of it. Okay. So I have a bit to choose from. There's some thin stuff. Thicker stuff. We'll see which one is easier to use. Let's see. So let's see. Haha, there we go. Black paint. Now we're ready to make something. You'll need a frame, wood, a big sheet for the back, and thin, long pieces for the sides. A saw, sandpaper, plexiglass, a plexiglass cutter, wood glue, masking tape, paint, hinges, hanging hardware, box closure hardware, and a drill. So this is kind of a craft hoard fail because I found like half of the items and then realized I didn't have any wood, so I had to go out and buy that stuff. Also, I couldn't find box closure hardware very easily. Admittedly, I only tried one place, a craft store. I'm sure if I went to a hardware store they would probably have it, but the craft store did have these little cheap wooden boxes, and I decided to salvage the hardware from that. I figured I could use this box in a future video, probably a future craft hoard video. If the frame still has glass or plexi that came with it, you can totally skip this next step. I didn't, so I had to use a plastic cutter to cut and break a piece down that would fit inside the frame. And then I put it in the frame. And now for the wood. Cut the big piece down to the picture frame measurement, minus the thickness of the thin wood strips on each side. Cut 3 of the thin pieces down to the measurement of the short sides of the frame. Cut 2 thin pieces down to the measurements of the long sides, plus twice the width of the thin pieces of wood. Cut 1 more piece down to the length of the back piece of wood, minus the thickness of 1 of the thin wood pieces, and finally cut this piece in half. Hopefully this isn't too confusing. Basically, you are just trying to make all the pieces fit together flush. Mark the halfway point of the wood sheet lengthwise and widthwise. And now glue everything up using tape to help clamp everything together. For these short sides, put glue along the bottom edge, tape it in place, and then on these long sides, apply glue to the bottom edge and up the sides, and then again tape them in place. And don't forget the middle bits. Glue in the long piece and then the 2 smaller pieces on each side like so. I didn't bother to use nails or anything because the wood was so thin, and the items that I'm planning on putting inside aren't very heavy, and wood glue is actually pretty darn strong on its own, but if you feel like you need to, then it's totally up to you. I did, however, tightly tape this thing together to hold all of the pieces firmly in place while it dried. Once it's dry, sand the piece and paint or stain it. I did a coat of black to match the frame that I was using. Again, let this dry. Position the frame on top of the box and tape it in place. On one side, position the hinges along the seam between the frame and the box and mark each hole. Screw these into the side. I would actually suggest drilling a small pilot hole for the screws. Initially I didn't do this, and if I screwed in too much then it started to crack. So I went back and did pilot holes for the remaining holes. On the side opposite of the hinged side, place the closure, mark the holes, make some pilot holes if needed, and screw this in. Remove the tape, and then on the back, mark the midpoints and add the hanging hardware. I actually added two, one along the long side and one along the short side, just in case I change my mind on which way to hang it. And then it's done! Hang it up and place your figurines. This thing should help keep these guys protected from uni, hopefully. And also, since this thing sticks out from the wall a little bit, you can totally use it as a shelf and put more decorative things on top. I hope you guys enjoyed this project, this sort of craft hoard fail video. It was like half of a craft hoard. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it still. I absolutely love how it turned out, and it displays them beautifully, I think. If you did like this video, then please leave a like, and if you want to see more, then feel free to subscribe. I post art videos every Tuesday and DIY videos every Thursday. Thank you to my patrons for helping me produce this video. If you are interested in becoming a patron, I'll leave a link to mine right up there and you can go check it out. If you have any questions or suggestions for future videos, please leave a comment down below, and I'll see you next week.